Oh, Perry Peacock here with Wilderness Innovation. I was talking to a friend the other day about bug out gear and stuff like that, and kind of more along the lines of whole family type stuff. And it got me to thinking about my little stockpile that I keep right here in this room, back behind my workshop. Got a separate little room here that I keep a lot of my gear in. So let's take a peek at what I've got here. So up here I've got a couple of different lanterns. I like to have dual fuels on most everything that I've got. So I've got a white gas lantern there. I've got a propane lantern here. I've got a propane stove here, a white gas stove there. On top of that I've got a couple Dutch ovens, small Dutch ovens, and some other cookware. Down below there, and here's kind of the primary thing that we'll go through here, is I've got a series of 5 bins. Actually there's 6 of them. I've got one more that I'm actually using. All right, I don't know if you can probably really read this, but all my bins are labeled in some big lettering on all sides. So this is fire. The stuff in here is related to fire and fire, cooking, that sort of thing. And I can't begin to go through everything that's in here, but I've got several butane canisters of this size and the larger size. I've got several propane cylinders. I've got some white gas in there also. I've got some dry wood for kindling in here. It's all just kind of ready to go, just sitting in here, just a few pieces. I've also got some bow drill spindles and footboards. I've got some other fire starter stuff here, some kindling, some tinder, some steel wool battery, some wax papers, some punk wood, all that sort of thing. I've got some char cloth in here. Several lighters, matches. I've got an MSR stove that uses the white gas in here. Got some parachute cord, some jute twine, cleaning. We've got bags. We've got cooking oil. We've got a bunch of plates and stuff like that. Toilet paper. Got a bunch of toilet paper down in here. We've got some washcloths and towels. We've got mosquito repellent. We've got some sanitizing hand cleaner, garbage bags. That sort of stuff is in this bin here. All right, this bin here is labeled tools, which is not exactly all tools, but it's just kind of handy stuff to have. Some paper towels. Got 50 feet of 5/8 inch rope. Some flip flops. Those can be handy, believe it or not. This is some camp gadgetry, to just an organizer piece that I like to use out there that allows you to kind of keep all your stuff together. I got several different kind of flashlights and stuff like that in here. I'm not going to take everything out. Got some emergency blankets and bags and ponchos. I've got about 6 or 8 pocket knives in here. I've got some large fixed blade knife. I've got a couple of different saws, folding saw here. Got a camp hatchet in there. I like these tongs you can use in the fire or cooking food or whatever. Got a backup compass in here. I've got some walkie-talkies in here, all charged up and everything. Several sources of light. I've got sharpening sticks. I've got water purifier in here. I've got a hammer in here. I've got a pistol in here. Some pruners, some various things that could be handy tool-wise This kit varies a little bit depending on where I'm going, what I'm doing, but it kind of stays pretty much like that. Alright, this box here is labeled cooking, and it has some things like paper towels, an egg carrier if we happen to take them that way. I do have some treat stuff, some marshmallows and stuff. But I've got flour in here, sugar, salt. I've got dried fruit. I've got instant milk. I've got you know, most of your major spices that you might need. Some washcloths and stuff like that. I've got a bunch of dried fruit in here. This thing's clear full of dried fruit. I've got a bunch of soup mixes in here. I've got some ramen noodles. I've got a cast iron grill in here. I've got some cans of pork and beans in here ready to roll. Salt, pepper. I've got some oatmeal in there for making oatmeal cereal in the morning or something like that. So this is pretty well stuff having to do with cooking, and this one again can vary a little bit. Alright, this box here is labeled dishes, and primarily that's what it is. I've also put my propane Coleman stove in here, just so it's all in there all together, and I have a canister. So I had 3 canisters in my firebox, and I've got another canister here of propane with the little regulator and everything that goes with it. So that's all in there. And I don't know, this bin here is pretty full, but let's see how I can do with this thing. I basically got several of these dishwashing bins right here, and I filled that. Whoops! It's actually filled up with all kinds of various cookware, can openers, knives, forks, spoons, spatulas, you know, all that sort of thing. And then down in the bottom of here, I've got some additional plates, some of the porcelain plates. Got a kind of a set of those in there. I've got cheese graters, I've got spatulas, I've got cutting board materials, a couple of those in here. Strainers, more, I don't know, cups, dishes. I've got dish soap, and sponges and dishcloths and dish towels and all that sort of thing. I've got some glasses, cups, all that sort of thing. I've got some stainless stuff. I've got some foam type cups. I've got plastic cups, and I keep a few other things in here, some other cooking stuff, spices. I've got a couple aluminum trays I'm not going to dig out in the bottom that are can be used for cooking. A couple of those big, you know, that kind of nest together. I got about a half a dozen of those nested in here in the bottom. Everything kind of sits in those. And I even keep these things like the baby wipes, the towelette type things. Those can be handy to have in here, so that any kind of cleaning needs you have, you can take care of those without water or whatever, something like that. Okay, and now on the wall across from the my bins I just showed you, I actually have 1, 2, 3 different tent setups that are just sitting there ready to go at a moment's notice. So I guess my point here is that I've got everything I need in about 5 to 10 minutes. I can pull my truck. There's a door right straight through here, right here off this little room. I can pull my truck right there. In less than 10 minutes, I can pull all this stuff that I need into there. So I've got, you know, cooking gear, shelter, sleeping bags, food, water, all that stuff right from here. Just in 5 to 10 minutes, I got it in the truck. I can be out of here very quickly. Have everything that we need to, you know, kind of limp by for at least a week or so. So that's my little bug out deal, family style. and it evolves and changes from time to time like everybody's would, but think about what you might like to do. And I like this because it's very quick, it's organized. One thing I should point out is whenever I get done with a camping trip or an outing or whatever, and when I put my stuff back into here, before I stack it all up, I kind of go through it, replenish things that need to be taken care of, and that way when this stuff's put away, every time it's immediately ready to go out again. So we're always prepared with what's here. It's ready to go. So that's Perry Peacock with Wilderness Innovation with a little tip on bug out family style. Some quick little things you can do and always be organized. Plus, if the side note to that is, if you want to take a spontaneous last minute camping trip with your family, whatever, swip in here, throw this stuff in the truck. You're ready to go in 10 minutes. You're out of there. So anyway, this is Perry Peacock, Wilderness Innovation. Have a good, pleasant, safe time with your family by always being prepared, ready to rock and roll at any time. Bug on out of here if you need to. Perry Peacock, Wilderness Innovation. Have a great day. Bye.